Welcome in fans to the Playbook, Week 5, brought to you by your local Dairy Queen. I'm Jessica Parsley, Managing Editor and Reporter for the Ingleside Index, and I have a whole slew of people for us to talk to today. And so, Coach Hamrick, I'll start with you. I know in the previous weeks we had kind of talked about Marty and kind of how he's kind of inexperienced at the quarterback position, but you know, he's had to kind of been thrown in there and kind of learning a lot. So what strides have you seen him make in a short period of time?
Just going the difference between week 1 and week 4, just going to what we're reading and who we're reading and who we're choosing to go to and just reading and reacting, because everything we do is repetition based. So reading and reacting has been the biggest difference for him, and pulling the trigger is the main thing, you know, being able to see people open and get the ball thrown. Yeah.
Okay, and so also with us I have Marshall Bell and Adam Herrera. And so, guys, I kind of told y'all that I haven't been to, last week was the first game that I actually had physically been at. And so, you know, I was kind of talking to some people on the sidelines, and even though you've kind of been off to a slow start and hadn't got that first win, I didn't see any heads hanging. You know, there wasn't much of that going on, and that's easy to do, you know, when you're not having the success that you want to. So, kind of what I guess is kind of going through y'all's minds, and how do you just keep pushing on and just kind of, you know, treat it?
Yeah, we just stay strong and keep our mindset right. We know that we're going to get better throughout the year and keep doing what we do.
Yeah.
I think we all know that what matters comes in district 2 weeks from now, so our heads high.
Yeah, and so along with that, you know, even being out there, I know you guys are young. We've talked about that several times. And so, but each game, you know, you're getting that experience. And like you said, district is, you know, at the end is what matters. So what guys have, from a player standpoint, what strides have you seen the team make?
All of our linemen are really young. Like, we have 4 sophomores on our offensive line, and you can tell that they're being mature about it, and they're getting stronger and being more physical up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all of us are just coming together overall, and we're going to be a good football team when Week 0 starts in district.
Yeah. And so I know, too, you know, you had mentioned that these guys play both sides of the ball. And I know when I had my first little playbook, you were like, I do not want that. But, you know, injuries, not having many guys to even start with to the beginning. So, guys, from a player standpoint, what's it like to play both sides of the ball and pretty much kind of have to?
It can get hard, but if you just keep your mindset, know that you have to get your job done, do your job every play, and it'll get you through the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a little struggle, but you know you gotta do it for your team. So.
Yeah, and I'm just interested. So, kind of, how do you play that during the week at practice?
The entertaining to me is to look at them every series and come off on the sideline. They're just, number one, they're like, can I please stop running on and off the field? Can you just leave me out there? And they're just sweating, tired as they can get, you know. So it's always a joy to look at those two when they come off.
So
the sideline.
he's basically saying he likes seeing y'all suffer.
They are tired. There's no doubt about that. They are tired, but they're working hard and they keep doing what they need to do.
Yeah, and so then obviously tomorrow you guys have Goliad at Goliad, by the way. And so kind of what are you expecting from that matchup?
You know, it's one of these. It's the first game for us where we're actually enrollment-wise and program number-wise across the board that we're kind of similar with the program. You know, it's been Rockport, Robstown, all of them. They're 1,000 plus in their school, and for the most part are over 100 kids in their program. We're finally matching up with somebody that, you know, our JVs got 20, they got 20. Our freshmen have got 18 to 20, they got 18 to 20, somewhere in that range. And then the varsity, you know, I think we're at 25 healthy ones this week going, and I'm sure they're probably a little bit more than that. But as far as matching up across the board, they're young. They like their sophomore group quite a bit. Their quarterback and their running back are sophomores, so they're real similar to us and what their expectations are and where they're at as a program right now. You know, they've gotten some wins. You know, I like to think that we could have gotten some wins playing their schedule too. You know, so. It should match up evenly across the board. Should match up evenly. They got a bunch of guys playing both ways, and so do we. You know, so it's an even matchup.
Yeah, so y'all might be conversating with some of those. Dude, I can't do this. I can't be going back and forth the whole game. So in preparation, I'll ask you offensively and defensively. So kind of what has the preparation for Goliad been like this week offensively?
If we just on offense just keep doing our plays and knowing what we're doing before we go into the game, we're good. Like every day after practice now, we go through our offensive plays, and we've had to struggle with remembering them, remembering formations, and if we can get those right, then we'll be good going into Friday.
Yeah. And so then defensively, I know, you know, defense has kind of been for you guys from the beginning, kind of what I don't want to say consistent, but I feel like when we've talked, that's what you feel kind of most confident about. And even when I was watching you guys, got some big stops when you needed to. So against Goliad, what has the preparation been like defensively?
Yeah, I think they have some big and fast backs, and they're a big run team. So we're gonna put a lot of guys in the box and hopefully be able to stop them that way.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys again for taking the time. And 7:30 tomorrow night in Goliad.
Angle.
Yep, in Goliad. Thank you guys for watching.